major national bodies, the Bloggers and the Vloggers Content Creators Association in Nigeria and the Coalition of Civil Society Organizations in Nigeria on Tuesday held an emergency press conference in Abuja, issuing a strong warning to what they describe as powerful economic sabotage, undermining the Dangote Refinery and Nigeria emergency energy independence. Speaking during the press briefing titled Dangote Refinery is a national asset, hands off our energy independence, leader of the group declared that Nigeria had reached full domestic fuel sufficiency, citing current production from the Dangote Refinery, which they said now depends over 104 million litres of refined product daily, far above the nation's 70 to 75 million litre daily consumption. According to the association, the Nigeria currently supply 57 million litres of PMS, 20 million litres of jet fuel, and 27 million litres of diesel per day. The development they describe as the clearance evidence that Nigeria no longer have any need for fuel importation. They dismiss claim by BAVCCA President Festus Osifon that the refinery supply only 40% of Nigeria fuel needs, calling the statement outdated and misleading.
Suspension of 15% import duty, a direct attack on local refineries. Just when Nigerians should be enjoying the fruit of self-sufficiency, we woke up to the shocking news that the federal government has suspended the recently imposed 15% import duty on petroleum products until the first quarter of 2026. This is not a policy, this is sabotage disguised as relief. This suspension effectively makes imported fuel cheaper than local refined fuel, thereby creating an artificial price advantage for importers and rendering modular and large-scale refineries uncompetitive. Now let's ask ourselves, why are importers still bringing in hundreds of thousands of metric tons of PMS and diesel when Dangote alone is producing surplus? Who benefits when the government quietly removes a policy that was designed to protect local refinery capacity? Why are we subsidizing foreign refineries in Europe and America with the Nigerian crude and Nigerian forest when our refinery is begging to supply the entire nation at a lower cost? The answer is clear. A powerful cartel of oil importers, oil trading cabals, and their collaborators inside and outside government are terrified that their decade-long multi-trillion naira racket is collapsing before their very eyes. Who are these saboteurs and why are they angry? They are the same cabals who for the past 40 years turned fuel importation into biggest fraud in Nigerian history. They are the importers who smile to the banks while Nigeria sleep in petrol stations. They are the marketers who create artificial scarcity to inflate price. They are the highly placed officials who receive kickbacks for every litre imported. Their only crime against these people, Aliko Dangote built a world-class refinery that has ended their monopoly and is now alleviating the suffering of over 200 million Nigerians. They are bitter, they are desperate, and they are dangerous. That is why they sponsor false stories, twisted statistics, and outright lie claiming Dangote produce only 40%, when the fact shows 100 plus. That is why they pressure the policy that kill local refineries. That is why they want importation to continue at all costs. Today, on behalf of millions of suffering and now hopeful Nigerians, BAVCCCA and COCSON jointly issue a 7-day ultimatum to every individual, group or cartel still engaged in this campaign of calumny, blackmail and economic sabotage against the Dangote Refinery and Nigeria energy dependence. To one, cease immediately every form of negative propaganda, false data dissemination, and sponsorship of anti-Dangote refinery narrative across the traditional and social media. Stop lobbying for the continuation of fuel importation and the suspension or reversal of protective policy for local refineries. If by 12:01 a.m. on Tuesday, 25th November 2025, you have not desist, we have no choice but to begin a phased naming and shaming campaign at our national summit scheduled for 22nd November 2025, this Saturday. We will release names, photographs, companies, bank records where necessary, and document evidence of individual entities involved, no matter how highly placed. For those who are hiding inside government circles, know this. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu have shown in words and in deed that is a president who positively impacts the lives of Nigeria and has zero tolerance for corruption and sabotage. We have already submitted detailed petition to the presidency and other relevant security agencies and the National Assembly, demanding immediate investigation into this conspiracy. Those found culpable will be removed, prosecuted, and made to face the full wrath of the law. The National Summit, Energy Truth Summit, Empowering Nigeria with Facts. The above organization will be holding its National Summit in Abuja on the 22nd November 2025. This summit is designed to expose the rot in the oil sector and why petroleum importer wants to extrapolate the local refinery. It also seeks to strengthen public understanding of the energy sector through data presentation, practical content creation workshop, and an interactive town hall meeting. Its key output include a digital tool kit for creators, the Energy True badge, and a live fact-check app. We equip thousands of online influencers to promote accurate information, supported by strong media partnership and attracting over 1 million viewer participants. The summit aims to reshape national conversation with verifiable facts. Our pledge to Nigeria. The Dangote Refinery is not Aliko Dangote personal property. It is a national asset. We, the people, will defend it with everything we have. Through our platform, our voices, our protests if necessary, and our vote, we will ensure that no cabal succeed in turning back the clock on Nigerian progress. We call on the President to personally intervene by an outright ban on fuel importation, not just suspension of the 15% import duties, directing that only local refinery produce be sold in Nigeria as long as local production exceeds demand, setting up a special task force to investigate and prosecute economic saboteurs in the downstream sector. Fellow Nigerians, the battle for affordable fuel, stable economy, and true independence have entered its final stage. This is not Dangote fight alone. It is our fight. We will not relent, we will not surrender, we will win. Thank you, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.